A web of people motivated by greed, 2 doctors, a live-in personal assistant, an acquaintance, and a drug dealer known as the Ketamine Queen, colluded to furnish Mathew Perry with the ketamine that killed him by overdose last year, federal investigators claimed Thursday. Authorities have charged 5 people in connection with Perry's killing. Authorities allege that as the actor's ketamine addiction worsened last fall, they took advantage of his vulnerable state to profit themselves. They realized what they were doing was wrong. They knew what they were doing was putting Mr. Perry in grave danger. U.S. Attorney Martin Estrada said during a news conference. They did it anyway. These defendants prioritized profit over Mr. Perry's well-being. On October 28, 2023, authorities found Perry, 54, face down in the heated end of a pool at his Pacific Palisades residence. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office ascribed his death to the acute effects of ketamine, a hallucinogenic anesthetic. According to an 18-count superseding indictment, the circumstances that led to Perry's murder began in September, when a Santa Monica doctor, Salvador Plasencia, discovered that Perry needed ketamine. Although ketamine was once considered a club drug, its current use for treating depression and other mental health issues comes with significant medical risks. Plasencia contacted another doctor, Mark Chavez of San Diego, who formerly owned a ketamine clinic. Soon, the 2 doctors were discussing how much to charge Perry for the medication. I wonder how much this moron will pay, Plasencia wrote in a text message to Chavez, according to the indictment. Let's find out. Plasencia went on to give ketamine to Perry and his helper, Kenneth Awamasa, 59. According to the accusation, Plasencia repeatedly injected Perry with the medication and directed Awamasa on how to do so. Plasencia texted Chavez, "It was like a bad movie," according to the indictment. According to federal authorities, the doctors gave Perry with about 20 vials of ketamine from September until his death in late October for a cash payment of $55,000. The accusation states that in mid-October, Iwamasa sought an additional supply of ketamine for his ailing employer. He contacted Perry's acquaintance Eric Fleming, who in turn contacted a big underground marketer known as the Ketamine Queen. Jasveen Sangha, a dual citizen of the United States and the United Kingdom, lived in North Hollywood and sold ketamine and other drugs for years, according to federal authorities. She understood that ketamine may be fatal. According to prosecution, a man overdosed on Sangha-provided ketamine in August 2019. Afterward, one of the man's family members texted Sangha, "The ketamine you sold my brother killed him," they claimed. They listed it as the cause of death. According to prosecutors, Sangha then Googled, "Can ketamine be listed as a cause of death?" According to the indictment, she first provided the narcotics to Perry through Fleming, who then coordinated the sales with Iwamasa. According to the indictment, on October 28, Iwamasa injected Perry with at least 3 injections of ketamine using Plasencia-provided syringes. Later that day, investigators found the actor, best known for his role as Chandler Bing on the television sitcom Friends, lifeless in his pool. Mathew Perry's journey began with unscrupulous doctors who abused their position of trust because they saw him as a payday, Drug Enforcement Administration chief and Milgram stated during a news conference on Thursday. And it ended with street dealers selling him ketamine in unmarked vials. Southern California detained Sangha, 41, and Plasencia, 42, on Thursday. 1 count of conspiring to distribute ketamine was the charge against them. Sangha also faced multiple drug-related charges. Plasencia, who appeared chained and dressed for a court appearance on Thursday, pleaded not guilty. The court set his bond amount at $100,000. The judge supervising the case agreed to allow Plasencia's non-controlled substance practice to continue as long as he puts a note at his office outlining the charges and obtains releases from patients, confirming that they understand the allegations against him. August 28 is the date of Plasencia's next hearing. A lawyer for Plasencia, who ran a clinic in a Calabasas strip mall, did not immediately return a message seeking comment. Fearing retaliation, the owner of a local business claimed he briefly met Plasencia around 2 months ago after noticing a sign offering weight reduction medication at the clinic. According to the business owner, Plasencia offered him weight loss medicines without consulting him first. The local company owner refused. "I'm glad I didn't do it," he explained.